Hello everyone. I'm home alone. Which basically just means we're just gonna have a bit of fun. When I say fun, that probably is not considered fun to other people, but I don't know, like, I feel kind of free right now. I feel like I can talk about anything. I feel like I can just sort of like talk out loud to myself and just have some like deep chats with you. Oh my gosh, do you know what? Funny story time. I thought I was home alone a couple days ago. So I was just literally talking to myself as one does, but having like a full on deep conversation with myself because I was like trying to figure out the answer to something. And then all of a sudden I just hear these creaking steps, and then my dad's like,
"Are you on a phone call?"
He thought I was on a phone call, and then I had to just stand there looking the most sheepish that I've ever looked and just be like, no. And he was like,
"You were really having a big conversation with yourself then, weren't you?"
yeah, and I'm really embarrassed because I can't actually remember what I spoke about. So I'm worried that I was speaking about like my deepest, darkest secrets. Anyways, the point is, we can have as many conversations as we like. I'm probably gonna put whatever I want on the TV on. Gonna have a little cozy movie night. Might have some food. My mum usually doesn't let me use the kitchen. I don't think she trusts me with the hob and just in general kitchen equipment. So now that I'm home alone, I can finally make something interesting, but I'm gonna keep it simple. Okay, what else? What do you do when you're home alone? Alexa, play Defying Gravity from Wicked.
Defying Gravity, featuring Ariana Grande by Cynthia Erivo from Apple Music.
Is Alphabet in the room with us? Alexa, play Jar of Hearts.
Jar of Hearts by Christina Perri from Apple Music.
Oh my gosh. What?
Right
I'm just trying to have a good little home alone day. I'm just trying to enjoy myself. And the freaking speaker, Alexa, doesn't want to work. She's like, I only respond to your parents and not you. She doesn't respond to me.
Girl, shut the fuck up. You thought you ate that?
Wizarding. Do you know what's funny? Before I started hormones, I actually used to be able to sing, so... Alexa, stop. I like... Low-key, like, I don't even want to sing Defying Gravity anymore, or like any of the musical songs that the little like younger musical nerd version of myself used to love, because it just reminds me of how like I used to be able to sing and then I can't sing anymore, and that makes me sad. I don't want to be sad. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. Don't come back for me. Who do you think you are? I mean. Anyways, I'm genuinely exhausted. I'm actually exhausted. Okay. Whilst I've still got the energy, I think I'm gonna go on a little walk to the corner shop to get some ingredients for this little easy, simple to make Easter treat thing. Let's go.
Oh my god, what is that?
See like feet, and hear feet on the inside, skewing weapons.
Doodles and deep chats. I'm feeling like, as I noticed the sun starting to set and after those noodles made me feel very tired, I kind of just want to chill. So I'm gonna do this hirameki, draw what you see thing. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I just saw something that looks like an otter or a seal. I've never actually noticed that before. That's so fun. Yeah, you pretty much just like, there's a bunch of splodges of watercolor, and if you see an animal or a shape, you can just draw over the top of it. And you know what? Whilst I'm home alone, I can talk about anything and everything. Okay, I'm just gonna flick to a random page. Oh, I flicked to a page that I've already done. We've got evil, long-nosed scientist. I might have drawn myself there. We've got a little hedgehog, a happy hedgehog. Oh my gosh, I did this when I used to not write in capital letters. That's crazy. Ye old witch's hat. Oh my gosh, wait, that's crazy. I was singing Alphabet or Wicked earlier. A little elephant. Itty bitty yellow fishy. Okay. Departed robot head still enjoying life. When did I make this? That feels kind of like dark. I mean, it's happy, but like, why did I feel the need to say he's like departed from his body, but he's still having a really good time? Just keep going, hamster. Again, I don't know why there's these really like deep quotes next to these. I'm like, this is the hamster that reminds you to keep going when you're struggling with life. Okay, I'm gonna go to a different page. Ooh, okay. This kind of looks like some trees and leaves. We've got actually quite a lot of little things on here. This could be fun. Okay, Alexa, ask me a reflective question.
I'm not quite sure how to help you there.
Oh my gosh. 70 thought-provoking questions by Spirit and Muse. Okay, thank you Spirit and Muse for this. Right, the framing is a little bit off. I'm just gonna scroll to like a random point on this website. Stop. Oh. Stop. Nope. Oh, okay.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
The one that my finger stopped on was, who is someone you wish was still around? Okay, I'm just gonna think about this question whilst I draw random things. Maybe, okay, if I was gonna make this a family related question, I would maybe say my mum's mum. I never got to meet my mum's mum. So I feel like that's a part of the family that I just have no knowledge about. I'd also say there's a band called The Delays, which I really like. The lead singer of the band died quite young, so I wish he was still alive and still making music and got to experience a longer life. I mean, if we're gonna be talking about dead celebrities, I feel like there's so many. Maybe an old friend that I used to have. Basically, I was friends with someone when I was in college. They were really into tarot card readings, right? And they were like, oh, just want to let you guys know, I've done my tarot card readings. I know so much more than you think. I know that you've all been lying behind my back. And this was really out of the blue. Like, we were all really good friends. We would meet up often. It was a really small but like tight friendship group. And then all of a sudden one day they were just like, I'm tired of your bullshit, and left the group chat and blocked us all. I think about that person a lot. I would probably just want to see that person again just to ask if they're okay. I wish that I could tell that person that the things their tarot card reading was telling them wasn't true. I mean, in a way, it kind of was true because I had like a massive crush on one of the people in our friendship group at the time. So like, I was keeping secrets, but the secrets weren't about her. It was about something completely different. And I just wish that I could have that conversation with her really and just let her know that whatever she thought was going on wasn't going on. And we all really liked her. Yeah, I just hope that she's okay, really. Let me randomly point at another one. This one. What's most important to you right now? Ooh, what's most important to me right now? I'd say maybe figuring out what I'm doing with my career. I feel like that doesn't sound like a super happy, positive way to answer that, but I was made redundant from my previous job. I'm wondering what's next for me. Practicing being calm is really important to me right now. Just learning how to be at peace with life and all of the things that I can't control. I'm actually just gonna draw some flowers. Okay, let me go to another random one. There. What do you have faith in right now? I don't know. I don't know. I'll do this one. What's changing in your life for the better? I'll probably just do one more so the segment isn't too long. I would say doing more and thinking less. I feel like whenever I find a new hobby or a new project to work on, I very easily not give up with it, but maybe I lose interest or I get in my head about whether it has potential or not. And then that imposter syndrome kind of stops me from enjoying whatever the thing is that I'm doing or working on is. But this year, I'm really trying to just do anything. Anything that interests me, I'm doing it. Filming these YouTube videos, making ASMR videos, doing art things. I'm just gonna do everything and just see where it goes. I'm not gonna try and predict the future as much anymore. I might actually film an ASMR video right now. I think it would be fun to continue with this, actually. Okay, guys, lock in. It is Otter's dessert cooking time. Yes, I'm gonna look like a little bit of a wet rat for most of this. I did just have a shower, so deal with it. Okay, what is that? Oh my gosh. Let me do my little ingredients show and tell. We've got cream egg cakes, amazing. 2 chocolate cream eggs, squirty cream, dairy milk, chocolate dessert, a bag of Maltesers, something to put the trifle in. This is a funky, trifle glass, but you can literally just use a regular glass or a bowl even. I might actually change from this little jar to a bowl. One sec. It's not gonna look like an aesthetic trifle if I'm using the bowl because of the way that everything will fall. But I think I'm actually gonna make a larger portion because I'm feeling like having a chungus dessert. First step is squish the cream egg cake. This can be a broken up muffin, crushed up brownie bites, you know, little chunks of brownie, just anything that has that squodgy sort of texture. This cake has kind of like little bits of cream egg in it. I actually love these. This is one of my favorite kinds of cake to get. They're really good. Your fingers might get a bit messy doing this though, because I'm doing it in a bowl, not a small glass. I'm just gonna break up 2 cakes, but if you're just in the mood for something light, you can definitely just use 1. The next step is we're gonna involve some creaminess to this now. I've got some Cadbury dairy milk dessert pot. I wanted to just find the small pots, but I couldn't find any, so every time I smell that, it always makes me think of having those like, oh, you know those little dessert pots where they would have this in the kind of like yogurt section, and then it would come with a little pot of snacks on the side and you would like mix them together, kind of like the corner yogurts. So yeah, I'm just dolloping some of that on, smoothing it over, kind of like icing on a cake. And then you're gonna want your, oh my gosh, squirty cream. I don't really know how to like do it, but I'm just gonna like basically just creating a layer. Gosh, it's a little bit taller than I thought it was gonna be. And then grab our 2 chocolate cream eggs. I'm gonna take them out of the wrappers, put it in this little bag, and I'm basically just gonna like press them down, give them a little bit of a bash. Gosh. Oh, flipping heck. What am I doing? What am I doing? La la la, la la la. Yeah, I'm realising now that the cream egg is kind of sticking to the bag a little bit. So I probably should have just crushed up the cream egg in my hands. Okay. Once again, I've made something that probably doesn't look the most well presented or appetizable. It's gonna taste good, so who cares? And do you know what? I'm actually gonna learn from my cream egg mistake. Instead of crushing it up in a bag and scraping the goo from the bag onto the bowl, I think I should have just cut the cream eggs up into halves and then laid them out like that. I think that would have been a lot easier. So, you know, just for like a bit of an extra crunch, I'm gonna put some Maltesers on top. I was planning on bashing these in a bag, but after the cream egg fiasco, I'm probably just gonna keep things easy for myself and literally just kind of like, oh, I'm literally just gonna put them on. I'm not even gonna lie to you. One day I will get better at this cooking, baking. This isn't even like cooking, this is just putting stuff together, but oh, I need to put the cream in the fridge. Oh my gosh. I was watching MasterChef the other night and I have absolutely no idea how they expect the chefs to cook a random surprise recipe within 20 minutes. 20 minutes, and they're cooking like the most fanciest thing that you've ever seen, and it takes me like half an hour just to put like some whipped cream and Maltesers and cake together. But anyways, okay, taste test. This does not look appetizing. Okay, right, I've got a bit of everything there. I need to be careful with my mic. It might not look good, but it sure tastes good. Oh my gosh. I need water. I need water. Okay. Welcome to Otter's movie review. Let's get into it, right? I'm just trying to wear like mystery killer, like hidden mode costume outfit. It's not really giving mysterious. I feel like if you see these little annoying flicks of hair, you would immediately know that it's me, so... Okay. I would probably give this film 2 out of 5 stars. I really don't like giving negative feedback because I know that the film crew worked so hard on that film, and the actors and the script writers and the editors, like, you know, like, I'm giving it 2 stars, you know? I feel like that's almost halfway, right? It's not too bad. Like, it's better than 1 star. I can see what they were trying to do with it. I really like the creativity of the, like, F, marry, kill concept. It was very slow burn. It took a really long time. I think last night I was, like, over halfway through the film and it still felt like nothing had really happened. I also just felt like the whole thing was too lighthearted. I feel like if it's a slasher or a mystery killer film, there needs to be a point where the tone goes from being like lighthearted and kind of comedic to then being more serious and scary, and it's like, okay, we're running away from a killer. But the whole thing just felt very surface level, you know? Like, literally at the very end, after the main character almost dies, she's just like, there's no personality change whatsoever. She's just like having a conversation with her ex and is like,
I can't believe that just happened to me. Oh my gosh, like the killer was giving this whole killer monologue and I can't believe that happened to me.
But you know, I feel like if you've just witnessed a crime scene, wouldn't you be like in shock or something? The tone of the film just felt very weird. The guy who she, I guess, ends up with is just constantly licking his lips, and I just find the character irritating for some reason. Not the actor, but the character. I just didn't really find myself connecting with any of the characters. The whole thing just felt a bit awkward, but like there was too much focus on the film needing to feel awkward. The main character is going on multiple dates. The first date is awkward. Okay, we get that. Her next date is awkward. Okay, there's a bit of a theme here. She goes on another date. It's also really awkward. Okay, she then has an awkward conversation with a friend. It just feels like the whole film is basically her going on dates and it being awkward. And whilst the film is wasting time on making it obvious that these dates aren't going well, it feels like that time could be used to, you know, bring the pace up a little bit, throw in some more chase scenes here and there. It just feels like it takes a really long time for there to be any action. That's kind of how I feel about that. Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, the main reason why I watched it was for one of the actors, so I'm gonna throw in an extra star there because that actor was in the film. But yeah. Yeah. Otter's film review is over. But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you weren't too disgusted by my food experimentations. I tried my best. What can I say? I'm still learning in this field. But yeah, that is all for today's page of Otter's digital jotter. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.